What are you doing? You got your play friend? He's got him a little frog. Frog's playing dead. Cat's like, move. I'm trying to make it move. You're a mess. I haven't seen the fox this morning. Not to say he hasn't been here, but everything is all well at the coop. So if he came, he more or less got hit by that fence, and that's what we want. And that was my first thought this morning. Wonder if that fox is out there. Get it! He's going after a grasshopper. So I did a video about hunting for snakes. You see the tarp's gone. And as I was trying to put that tarp up onto the loader, it was drier than what I expected for all the rains because a tree had sheltered it. But as I got the last little piece on it, there was a little snake in there. I went to go get the hoe, and time I got back, I knew it went inside that tarp. So I loaded it up onto the trailer, and I thought, I ain't going to take that off today. I'm going to take a dump. It'll sit there hoping that snake will crawl out before I move that tarp. So that didn't happen. So when I unloaded the tarp, and it was tedious because they sure don't help you at the dump, I had to crawl up on a freezer I was going to dispose of. I was careful. Lots of ants into the tarp. But then when I was unloading the freezer, I seen the snake. As we can tell right there, we must have had some wind last night. These things are getting hop heavy with the pods. But we must have had some wind last night. So as we looked at the snake at the dump, one person said, go back. It was a garden snake. The other person said, oh, that's a water moccasin. As they turned that snake over, I said, that's either a water moccasin or a copperhead. Betsy, I'm going to get your food, honey. We're going to put her a little bit down there for now. I got to go get it. I have my hands full. So the snake was disposed of. But this is my thing. I thought that thing would have crawled out of that tarp after 2 days. But it didn't. It obviously stayed up in there while I was moving that tarp, being cautionary. But nevertheless, there was a snake. So we used these porch closers last night. And I'm glad I did, because usually it doesn't rain this far, but when you have dealing with storms, then that rain has a tendency to blow different ways. So I did notice some up here, some water up there. I noticed on the ground over there, and it went a little bit further out where the feeder was at, so that the rabbits stayed dried, and I didn't have to cover them up or anything, and that was super great. Y'all ready to eat? Y'all been eating. Hi. I see you too, baby. I see you too. Hi. I'm going to give you a rub. I know you look. See, he's been pushing my hand to rub him. I haven't had time to rub him like I usually do. I've been in a super hurry trying to get things done here for them. And he just takes him, pushes. I put my hand in here to feed him, and he'll take and push my hand to rub him. You were missing your rub. Are you missing your rub? You sure in an awkward position there. Y'all sure did eat some food yesterday. I didn't put as much food in there. Like I said before, I don't like doing that because of, the heat, the humidity, the rains. It softens that food, and it can create mold. And he's loving this. I'm going to get it, girl. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. So I think they're all out of food. I got the power off at the moment, so they've had a light on them all night long. But we just cut that off so I won't get hit by the electric fence. Okay, I gotta get y'all's food if I'm gonna get it. Does that feel good? You missed that, don't you? Huh? You missed that? You're a good boy? Alright. Are you missing it? Are you missing it? Huh? Are you missing it? Are you gonna hold your head down? Are you gonna hold your head down? Huh? You ready again, huh? You're rotten. You're rotten. Let's get this out of your way. You're rotten. You see, animals are like, they like routine. So, when you get in that routine, they expect that. I was hoping the rest of them would be this calm. Uh-oh, I hear that baby. I gotta go give its food. Are y'all enjoying yourself? You are. You are. Alright. He's got his eye on something. What are you doing? Huh? Get it, baby. Get it. Get it, baby. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. You can't get it. You can't reach it. Huh? You can't reach it. You're going to have to get it, baby. I can't get it for you. Get it. Get it. I know you want to get up there. You can't get up there on the okra. I know. So when I'm peeling sweet potatoes, then I started saving the peelings and putting them in the freezer. So that's the next marked rooster, one of them. And he's starting to walk in his authority ship. I got my boots on again. He's looking at him. But they recognize faces. So I'm going to stand here for a minute. Because I got my grandkids that, you know, I can't have no mean rooster around here. They will hurt them, tear them up. So that ain't going to be happening. He needs to be marked again. His spray paint is going off. He's getting a little bossy. He's starting to rule. The other one's not around now. Had to do what we had to do. It doesn't get any better. And sometimes it's just like that. Or maybe that's the next mark one. You see, they're getting to look so much alike. He's marked green. No, where's Talker? They're growing so fast. I think that's Talker. I'm looking at his cone. Now he was marked green. I marked him later as a possibility. So one of those yesterday was Watcher. And the other one, one of them was going to step up to the plate. Talker's a little timid because they're starting to chase him around. This one's starting to flap his wings. He was my third one I had marked. He was hard to catch. I finally got some green on him. That was letting me know, okay, he's the third one that I got my eye on. I know they're going to pick on Talker. It's just not going to work out good. I was trying to line things up. Because I like the way the ones that NJ Breast Farm sent. I mean, that's just the way it is. I'm not sure why Talker, I mean, he might mature a little bit later. But, you know, his cone's coming out. So I don't know. Maybe that's not him. No. See, I have to get them all together. They're all standing around and I could tell the difference. But then moving around is kind of difficult. So you see how dark it is out here. Now that light that I have right above here is going to be excellent when I come out here. Because as the seasons change, the timing change, I usually already have this out here. I don't like waiting, you know, to sit there. But as the time change, the seasons change, we're going to need some light out here to get them fed up. She really has adapted. Got my little latch here. Just for security reasons. She smells those sweet potatoes. And this one, you just kind of push in, which sometimes she's in the way, which is, it might just be I have to get used to it. I just didn't like, it didn't really have a tightness here. So we're going to get her some. She's ready. Get her snack. Here you go. Uh-oh. Back here, baby. Back here. They like those pine cones. They chew onto them. We don't put too much in here. Put that one down for chickens. Maybe peck at it. They like to chew on them. She's really been chewing on them. It helps with their teeth. Gives them something to do also. Now, this cage would be great if you had enclosed quarters. But you see that right there? This came bent a little bit. And I tried bending it back out, but it kind of doesn't want to. And this one's straight. But this is my thing. Rabbits might not too, but see how that's bent? I'm going to push ahead. I just don't like that. Or either so they can push their head and get in there. I got to pull that too because it's I have to hold it with my hand to get it to close. I finally, so far, got this. I take some needle nose pliers again and try to tighten this to see if I can get it. It came apart while I was doing it. So try to tighten it up. The spring, I think the spring should be a little bit more durable, you know, especially at the ends down here. Now I could take some clips, take these clips off, get some more clips, or use those clips, but get some more clips, pull this gate, this opening, put it on the outside, clip it on the outside. Then you can kind of take the opener here, attach it to here, and then pull it and latch it over here. The reason I have this, I like this, I guess, if you have, it helps you out with possibility. You know, you're opening it up, like she's standing there right now. If I was to open this up, the little gate will nudge her to move out of the way. You know, you can take your hand and do that, but that's why I put that little clip on there. Now it's more secure. This one's not. So as soon as I can get one or find one around here, I would definitely be clamping that. So I might not change the gate, but it definitely has to have, I feel like, something more secure to not let it open up. On this KW cage, it's on the outside. You see? And then we undo it and open it up. This is the Tractor Supply where I moved the opening. And so we put it on the end, and I'm just using these, and it works out great. I got to get their food. They're looking for food now. They got their snack, but they're ready to eat something differently. So that works out great. If you're going to move, if you got a Tractor Supply and you want to move the door opening, like I did, and put it on the sides, because that gave me where I can get these in here and still have room to put my feed or whatever over there in the corner. Plus too, I mean, you could hang your cages up if that's what you wanted and not go through all the build. Some people do that. So we're working toward our next feeder. Rent-A-Coop did not send one of those, and I didn't catch it in descriptions. No big deal, but I mean, you want to have that on hand when you're ready to put your ports in. I like the size of the ports. I went to a hardware store to try to see about getting one of those, the size that I needed, which is around 3 1/4 inches. We're going to estimate this at the moment. And so they wanted $30, which is what I thought at the hardware store. And then I went, whoops, then I went to Amazon, lost my clip, and found one for $7. It's not like I'm going to be using it every day. I just need to do that, and then I'll be putting it up. So she had some food left over in here, and I didn't quite catch it, but see, some of this is just, everything's wet here from the humidity. I think I'm gonna contact Pet Lodge. No matter how I adjust this door or bend it, it just refuses. It leaves a gap, and this one doesn't have a gap, and it's just not working. So I'm gonna call them, see if I can get up with them, and see if they can send me another door. So this is a gate that I haven't finished yet. It's just a temporary measurement. I was heading toward that way. So I'm in the coop. I need to come back here to egg boxes to make it more simplified for me. And after the fox, then I decided, you know what, I think I'm going to just take that gate up. We'll see what we're going to do. Maybe put another fence right here. Close this off. Put some electrical down there. And just because foxes, possums, and things like that can just dig right up under there. And I thought, you know what, that's not a good, it might be good for me, but it's not good for the chickens, which end up being not good for me. So that's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to have to go ahead and get that down, close that area off. So we seen the ordeal with that fox coming, so we took down that gate, and we put some fencing up right here. And then we went ahead and got our wiring. It was very simple, just run it across there. My voltage onto my unit there was, when I tested the fence, was 10.5. So we'll have to walk around to get the eggs, no big deal. We've got the other rabbit hutch moved back here in the back of the coop. And now we're going to get these guys fed up. Once again, they'll be staying in there. All of them will be staying into their run. We'll check that water. We're watching that water over there. When they're inside, they seem to drink a lot of water. And I definitely, it's been raining so much, and it's going to continue to rain, that I'm trying to see if that is leaking. You have to watch it because they'll hit those cups down there. Betsy's got her own little environment down there. Hey, Betsy. Hi, darling. She's a good girl. We was going to go ahead. I've been randomly keeping them shut in so they can kind of get used to being shut in some. And the thing of it is, which is kind of good for now, is that this was really thick in there with mulch and compost, and I had planned on kind of getting it out and put it in the garden area because it was, I mean, it was thick in there. But they had scratched it up and made compost. We're steady preparing for this storm. We open the door up every morning because algae, with all this rain and humidity, it's really getting onto the greenhouse. It's like you come out daily. Next day is like a whole heck of a lot more. And so it's really taken a toll into the greenhouse, as much rain as we've had. I kept the fan running last night so that, I picked my bell peppers yesterday. I kept the fan running last night to keep the airflow going in here. We cleaned out one section of the rabbit trays at the brown rabbit cage, and we put it in here. We had to put it in here because all the heat, yeah, the heat and humidity, it's supposed to be 90 today. With all this moisture, it's going to really steam it up here. So I'm storing it because we've had a lot of humidity. We just went ahead and put it out into the raised beds, because if not, you can start to get it to mold.